Welcome back, sports gamers. It's the Natural with sportsgamersonline.com. Got some EA Sports College football news for you guys today. Also a little insider info as well. In a recent earnings call, EA CEO Andrew Wilson spoke on the progress being made on EA Sports College football, saying gameplay is really coming together and really capturing all the action of pageantry and the difference in college football versus NFL. I feel really confident in what the team's doing. And that's something that I've said in previous videos you guys have been following, that starting out, their main focus, developers, were to identify all the differences between college football and the program, and they were really focusing on making that stand out, like, because they are using the same engine as Madden, so they're doing everything they can so it doesn't feel just like a Madden game. So they're really focused on everything as far as gameplay, how it looks, the sounds, everything they can, like coming up with the whole list of how this game is going to be different than Madden, and really try to focus on those things so it feels like a fresh and a new experience. So progress on the game reportedly is pretty steady, and they're laying a solid foundation for the future. Wilson does admit there's work to be done on the authenticity front. Licensing has been a huge part of NCAA series, and despite the development progress they're making, it remains an issue. Wilson goes on to say he expects the company to be able to overcome this by the time the game launches. This sentiment comes despite litigation against EA over player compensation, as well as athlete-targeted boycott. It appears confidence in the matter comes from EA having managed to get many, if not most, of the school license for EA Sports College Football. So school participation is one thing, but player likeness is a whole different matter. So EA Sports College Football will be the first college football launch for the company since 2013, shelving the series after the lawsuit that awarded $60 million settlement in favor of the athletes that featured in EA College games from 2004 to 2013. With the changes to the NIL, players this time will need to be compensated for the inclusion. However, in what might consider in typical EA fashion, how much compensation appears to be the problem. So the original lawsuit that shelved the series saw $1,600 paid out to almost 25,000 people and more to the representatives. Early reports point to EA pooling compensation for players rather than specific payouts, coming to about $500 an athlete with no royalties this time around. So that deal resulted in aforementioned boycott and potential litigation. So as it stands, it's not a matter of EA Sports College Football will launch, but if we'll actually manage to include players. So the game is expected this year. I know I've seen people in the comments saying they don't really care about player likeness. They just want the schools in there, and they're going to be able to download the player likeness. People do custom rosters, but that's also something that might open them up to litigation if they allow custom rosters and they see people are doing that, and that's in their game. That's more litigation people can sue. So, you know, and another note, as far as more focus on the game and not so much all the lawsuit stuff, I have heard the game is looking good and that the reins have been removed from the devs to really allow them to create the game that they want to make. So that is really great news for us. So I'm looking forward to get some hands on the game and get any type of feedback. Anything I hear from you guys, make sure you stay locked in here to SGO. I'll catch you guys in the next video. If you appreciate our content here at SGO, like this video and subscribe now for more news, tips, reviews, and gameplay from all of your favorite sports games. Now, if you want to take your game to the next level with insider news, free games, and access to our private chat, join our Patreon, the link below, and subscribe to SGO Insider today.